Okay, so we all know what a chessboard looks like, right? 64 squares, 2 opponents, a battle of pure intellect. But what if the board was the entire world? And what if the pieces weren't moved by players, but by money itself? Yeah, that's the game we're diving into today.
Our whole journey starts with this single, kind of powerful phrase. It suggests there's this completely different game being played all around us, all the time. A game where capital is king and the rules are always changing. So today, we're going to break this whole concept down piece by piece.
To get a handle on this game, we first have to understand the board itself. And trust me, forget your standard black and white squares. This is a far more complex and dynamic field of play.
This comparison really lays out the fundamental shift. You see, in traditional chess, your mind is the engine. The goal is a clear victory, checkmate, and the rules never ever change. But in the money game, the driving force isn't a person. It's this abstract flow of capital. The goal isn't a finite win, but just endless accumulation. And the rules? Oh, they can be bent, rewritten, or even completely broken.
So, that raises the most fascinating question of all. How does an unseen player, like money, actually move things in the real world?
Here's the crucial point. The pieces on this global board are basically everything that makes up our modern economy. A tech startup? That's a pawn, with the potential to become a queen. A giant multinational corporation is like a powerful rook, controlling entire sectors. And political influence? Well, that's the bishop, moving diagonally and unexpectedly right across the board.
And this shows you the mechanics perfectly. A move starts when money pools together from investors or funds. It then targets an objective, let's say a promising but struggling green energy company. Then, capital is deployed in a major funding round. And just like that, the piece, that company, is forced to change direction. Its mission, which might have been focused on long-term innovation, could now be laser-focused on immediate quarterly returns, all to satisfy its new investors.
It boils down to a simple, unavoidable principle. Where money flows, action follows. The entities with the most capital hold the most power to move the pieces and, when it comes down to it, shape the entire game. But you know, it's not just about having the most money. That original phrase also mentioned strategy and wealth. And this sets up the central conflict of the game: pure intellect versus raw resources. This begs the ultimate question, doesn't it? What wins? A brilliant, scrappy plan or a seemingly endless blank check? Well, the answer really depends on how these two forces combine. Let's look at the startup gambit. High on strategy, low on capital. It's a super risky play, but if the idea is disruptive enough, the reward can be absolutely enormous. Contrast that with the incumbent's march, kind of low on nimble strategy, but massive on capital. They can afford to move slowly, just grinding down competition with their sheer financial weight. But the most powerful combination? That's the hostile takeover. We're talking high strategy backed by high capital. That is the formula for a dominant board-clearing victory. So, at the end of the day, wealth gets you on the board, and it gives your pieces immense power. It can buy you time and let you brute force your way into a strong position. But without a coherent strategy, all that wealth is just potential energy. Strategy is what actually directs that power toward a meaningful endgame.
And finally, we get to the most elegant word in our source phrase: art. I mean, what does art have to do with this ruthless game of money and power? Well, it's about elevating the game beyond just accumulation.
The art isn't about the numbers on a spreadsheet. It's that almost beautiful elegance of a financial move that no one else saw coming. It's the creative vision that doesn't just compete in a market, but completely redefines it. It's playing a long game, thinking not just quarters ahead, but decades. And maybe most importantly, it's the discipline to build something that lasts, not just to take what you can.
This really brings it all together. If strategy is the cold, hard science of the game, and wealth is the raw power you use to play it, then art is what you leave behind. It's the legacy of how you played.
So this is the board we're all playing on. A vast, dynamic chessboard where the pieces are real and the whole game is shaped by the immense, invisible force of capital. A system operating with its own logic, pulling and pushing everything in its orbit. And that leaves one critical question. On this board, are you a pawn, a player, or maybe just a spectator? What's your next move?